Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Let's jump right into this story. My fiance, long-term partner, and best friend cheated on me during a night out, then slept with them again a week later. The weird thing is they've admitted to the later time. They've given me a fake name and a fake motivation and don't know I know about the first occasion. I've given them the chance to be honest by directly asking about that night out, but they're stubbornly insisting they didn't. I've been left confused and hurt, unsure how to proceed. Can I want to continue the relationship and still respect myself? Some backstory first. My fiance and I have been together for almost 7 years. We moved in together shortly after being together for a year and got engaged a year after that. Everything seemed fine until 3 months ago when they started distancing themselves from me. They claimed to be stressed about work and our upcoming wedding, which I understood. I was also stressed about the wedding planning and threw myself into that to take my mind off things. Right after a date of ours, they were messaging the other guy about arranging a hookup. Needless to say, the wedding's off. 1 month after that, my fiance admitted to cheating on me with one of their co-workers, a man they'd known for about 2 years. I was heartbroken, but willing to work through it. After all, we'd overcome challenges before, and I loved them deeply. My fiance promised it would never happen again, assuring me that they loved me and wanted to be with me. However, a week later, my fiance was caught in a lie. When I confronted them about their behavior, they admitted to sleeping with that same coworker again. This time they gave a different excuse, saying they were drunk and it just happened. They claimed they still loved me and wanted to be with me. But after apologizing profusely, they went silent. I gave them space, hoping they'd come back to talk, but they didn't. After 3 days, I reached out again, stating that while I couldn't forgive them, I still loved them and wanted to try to work things out. They responded by blocking me on all forms of communication. 2 days after that, they contacted me, appearing remorseful. They told me they had blocked me out of hurt and anger, but still loved me. They asked if we could meet up to talk, and I agreed. When we met, they told me that they hadn't meant to hurt me and still loved me very much. They admitted to being attracted to the coworker, but said it was just an attraction and nothing more. They claimed to have never acted on it until they got drunk at a work event and it just happened. They insisted that it meant nothing and begged for another chance. I was torn. On one hand, I loved my fiance and couldn't understand how something like this could happen after 7 years together. On the other hand, I knew that trust was broken and wasn't sure if I could ever trust them again. After a lot of thought, I decided to give them another chance. I forgave them and we started seeing a couples therapist to work on our issues. Fast forward a few weeks and things seemed to be going well. Then one day I found some text messages between my fiance and the same coworker from a few months prior to the first incident where my fiance had admitted to cheating on me. These messages made it clear that my fiance had been unfaithful long before I knew about it. Now I feel betrayed and unsure what to do. The thought of continuing our relationship without trust is terrifying, yet the thought of losing them feels unbearable. I love my fiance and want to be with them, but I'm not sure if I can trust them again. I don't want to be with someone who cheats on me, but I also don't want to lose them. Until a short time ago, I trusted my fiance completely and had planned out the rest of our lives with them. Now I feel so stupid and lonely, desperately clutching to the thin hope of restoring what we had. My friends tell me to move on, but I can't help but wonder if I could ever trust my fiance again and whether we can rebuild our relationship. Am I brainless for wanting to continue the relationship? Please provide honest feedback and any advice you may have. Thank you for listening and for your support during this difficult time. Yeah, this guy is getting cheated on and he wants advice on whether or not he should stay with her. Yeah. Okay, well, you're already getting advice from people who actually care about you. So why are you asking these losers over on Reddit? You gotta go talk to your boys, man. Okay, yeah, what did you say? Oh, your friends are telling you to move on. Why aren't you listening to them? You got somebody that you really love, and you wanna know what happens when you get married. It doesn't matter how much you love each other at the beginning. It doesn't matter how long you've been together. That's all gonna fade away, especially if you're with the wrong person. Like, yeah, you're in love right now, and you think that this feeling is gonna last forever, but you're wrong. When you marry the wrong person, that love turns into hate, and you start wishing that you never even met them. Like, that's what happens. You can read stories on Reddit about people going through divorce, and you can see that these stories are always the exact same. There's not one story that's different. And when you marry the right person, when you have the perfect marriage, it's a great feeling. And you won't find many stories about that because most people don't share those stories. They only share the negative ones. So you need to make the right decision now, because later on you're gonna look back and either be happy or be filled with regret. So what does your gut tell you? What do you think you should do? Because I know what I would do. I would move on. I would dump her and listen to your friends. You know, just because your friends are telling you to move on, it doesn't mean that they hate you and don't care about you. It's because they want the best for you. And deep down, you know that they're right. So don't ask strangers on the internet what you should do. Ask your friends. If you came here looking for validation, then you found it. A lot of people online are gonna tell you to move on, but they don't even know you. So yeah, my vote is you move on and just forget about it. But yeah, if you got any other questions, feel free to ask. I'll try to answer the best of my ability, and if you like this video, like and subscribe if you're new here. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.